Okay. Do you want to talk first?
Well, I just think that all drugs, no matter what they are, including heroin, cocaine, ecstasy, should all be legal.
Like as medicine or
No, just for anyone to use whenever they want to.
why?
Um, I personally don't use drugs of any kind whatsoever. I have a beer every once in a while, like I do now, but I think it's wrong to prosecute someone for committing a victimless crime. And what I mean by a victimless crime is a crime that contains no victim. Okay? No matter what drug you do, you're not actually committing a crime. You're just doing something that the government says you're not allowed to do.
But most drugs that people take make them violent. And like, have you heard all the stuff on the news of what happens to people when they take drugs and what effects that has?
Well, if you take drugs and then you become violent, let's say you take drugs, let's say you do cocaine and then assault somebody, then you should be arrested for assault, but not for doing cocaine. Because doing cocaine doesn't actually hurt anybody.
But if you didn't do the drug, that can prevent assault.
Um,
Because a lot of drugs make you aggressive and violent.
Such as alcohol can make you very aggressive and violent, but that's legal. Um, you know, bar fights happen because people are drinking, but that's completely legal. The government doesn't care about your safety. They don't care if you're going to assault somebody or if you're going to be assaulted. The point is, there should not be a law in place telling the citizens of the country what they can and cannot do, as long as it doesn't affect anybody else. Okay, you beat someone up, fine. You should be arrested for assault, but not for doing drugs.
But what if, like, you have a kid, and I've heard that secondhand smoking or stuff like that is worse than just regular smoking. So, like for weed, for example, if someone's smoking weed in front of their baby, you don't think that's wrong?
I'm not saying
You
it's
think
not.
that should be legal?
Um, I don't think doing drugs is a good thing to do, but to put someone in jail because they smoked a joint or because they did this drug is wrong because they didn't actually hurt anybody, they didn't actually commit a crime. Okay, to put someone in jail because they smoked something that could cause them to become violent even if they weren't is a violation of the Eighth Amendment, cruel and unusual punishment.
But drugs don't do any good. Like, what good does drugs do?
They don't. You're right. That's not the question. I'm not sitting here saying drugs are good. They're not.
I know, but if it's not good, if it doesn't do anything good, then obviously it does bad. So why would you make something bad illegal?
Mm, um, define bad. Like what is bad?
Well, you just admitted that drugs don't do anything good for you or for the people around you or for anyone.
Dangerous.
So obviously if it doesn't do anything good, then it's bad. So why would you make something that has no positive input on anyone legal?
Because in a free country like the United States of America, or so we think, people should have the right to make their own decisions